1 block gaps. You can crouch and jump through 1 block gap, crouch under a gap by pressing C to crouch or Control to toggle, crouch and then jump through a raised gap. Great tactical advantage with this because only crawlers and dogs can get through 1 block gaps. So say you're at the back of a shop looting it, the zombies are breaking in, time to make a little exit out the back, make it a 1 block gap, crawl through, you retain the tactical advantage and take the fight where you want it. Zombies run at night. Shortly after 6 o'clock at night, I make it about 6:09, the zombies will start running. So see, they're walking, and run. Yes. Still just as vulnerable to a crossbow bolt to the head. Come the morning, about 6:36, 6:37, the zombies all walk. Good zombies. XP for Zeds and crafting. You get XP for a variety of things now, helping you level up. You get 50 for a defenseless little rabbit or pig or deer. 100 for a normal Zed. $180 for a fatty. $500 for a cop. You do have to kill the cop though. If they explode, you don't get anything for them. Get 180 for a dog. You also get XP for crafting. So you get 20 XP for the first time that you make a recipe, and 2 XP for each time you craft it after that. Caves and ore. Easiest way to find caves is to run along a riverbank. That way you'll map both sides of the river. Most caves, not all, but most will spawn near the edge of the biomes. And this way you'll be able to find one normally within one biome. Let's have a look. Yes, there's a cave, little black dot, thank you very much. When you go caving, best to take a good light source. If you haven't got a mining helmet, then take 20 or 30 torches or candles to light your way. Make sure you take with you splint or materials for it, so that you can mend any broken legs that you might get, because jumping out of a cave with a broken leg just doesn't happen. I normally take half a stack at least of wood frames as well, just to help navigate precipitous drop-offs and steep climbs. Caves, you'll see stalactites and stalagmites, and you don't have to remember which one's which because they all break down into nitrate ore. Within the cave systems you'll find large clumps of ore deposits. These can be iron, lead, nitrate and coal. Here you'll see a large deposit of nitrate and some iron beside it. Burnt zone. Burnt zones are a lot of fun now. Anything going over the coals catches on fire. Great to see the flaming pigs. Just careful it's not you that catches on fire. These burning wood piles can also be chopped up into lumps of coal. get 1 lump of coal for a small pile, and 2 or 3 for a larger one. Item quality. Alpha 11 brings in item quality for a lot of things, and this is going to be expanded upon in later alphas. You see here the different item qualities and the damage they'll do for each weapon. The Flawless Wooden Club currently doing less than the Iron Club. However, if we repair it, it'll now do 11.5 compared to the Iron Club's 7. Axe versus Tree. At level 1, you'll craft quality 1 through 60. So here's a quality 1 faulty axe trying to chop down a tree. It's just an ordinary tree, didn't do anything, but we'll give it a go. It will end up though that the axe will break before you manage to chop down the tree. The damage that you do against a block is dependent on 3 key things. 1, the quality of the item that you're using, so you'll see the block damage listed in the item. 2, your stamina. If you get puffed, you're doing less damage. And 3, whether or not that tool has an advantage for certain blocks, so pickaxe versus metal and fire axe versus wood. There we go. Ammo from guns. Especially when you're going cop hunting, great to get all the ammo out of all the shotguns and pistols you don't need anymore. See, we've got the 15 9mm ammo from the gun there. Just make sure you remember to reload it once you're done, and make sure you've read the pistol book before you try that. Targeting reticule. Should you want to know exactly where your crossbow is going to fire, crouch, and you'll get the eye, and the dot of the eye is where the crossbow bolt will go. Great for sniping spiders when they come to investigate what you've been up to. Anti-fog windows. Build a window, look through, no fog. Great trick. Smash the window. Fog. Cloth and paper. Skill books can now be crafted into paper just as a book does. Just be careful if you're crafting paper into books. Know that the conversion is horrible. You get 64 pages to craft one book only gives you 20 pages. Clothes like denim pants and shirts can be crafted into cloth. Of course, you know cloth can go into bandages, but now bandages can also go into cloth. No gore underwater. Watch the zombie corpse. Disappears. Have a moat. No gore. Bow and arrow versus gore. Not so good with a crossbow, not so good with a pistol. Shotgun does well, but at close range. But an old-fashioned bow and arrow, the one you make right at the start, does fantastically against gore blocks. Handy if you're running back to base and there's some gore blocks blocking the stairs. Bow and arrow, shoot them down. Crossing water. Hold space and be like a prophet. Just don't let it go to your head. Glass jars. So if you raid a desert, you can get sand, which can be the great material for glass jars, or just these glass panes. It's enough. Plenty of jars. Upgrade your weapons. So your pistols, your shotguns, your sniper, keep the parts that are better quality, especially the barrels. The barrel is what determines the damage that the gun does. So here I'm upgrading quality 521 to 577, so the damage that the pistol does will go up.